Hey everybody, it's Bust with another Path of Champions weekly quest. Today we'll be doing battle with the 3-star Dark Star Portal. This is a Swain quest. We're going to be taking our slightly underpowered here Yasuo. We got 2 stars and 10 hero powers or hero levels, whatever we're calling those. And so in terms of the adventure itself, both players start with a 0-10 Phantom Prankster. The opposing units get +1/+1 for each of their keywords, and then the standard vicious enemy. And so I have a couple of ideas going into this set of battles here. I'm going to be using a particularly special Yasuo. If we get our Yasuo deck pulled up, I'm looking to load him up with the Corrupted Star Fragment. Does a kill my supported ally to give me both its keywords and its stats. And I'm curious if we can't kind of like tie this together with Yasuo and then giving him elusive off of the Shadow Assassin. And so we have a way to make him elusively relevant, because the thing that you tend to see with these decks is they just sit around and stall for quite a while, right? Stuns don't actually kill units, and so to get us a unit capable of winning the game as we just stall around, I like to be able to give Yasuo, or I think I would like to be able to give Yasuo elusive, whether or not from the Shadow Assassin or from something like the Navori Blade Scout, if we get to attack the turn that we play it. And so that is the kind of oddity that we're going to be looking to with our deck. In terms of the star powers, if you're not familiar with them, we get the +1 starting mana. When an ally strikes, you give it +1 attack. And then at the round start, if you have the attack token, stun the strongest enemy. The Never Dull ability is another one that gives us a little potential to level up our Yasuo in an interesting way if we've gotten 2 or 3 strike bonuses on the unit that we're about to eat with his power. And so that's it. That's what we're going to be doing battle with today. I hope you're excited about it because I am too. And let's go ahead and jump on in. Doing the Yasuo battles. Everyone's favorite. So we got Poppy there in the middle, Swain down at the end. Going to come up, pick a new power. So what do we got? Spells cost 1 less, always extremely powerful. When you summon an ally, grant its keywords to all allies. That's kind of interesting. It doesn't really work with our idea of Yasuo just eating all of the units since, well, actually, maybe it does, right? If we're going to say, okay, when you summon an ally, grant its keywords to all allies, so we give elusive to all of our units, but then if we play a Yasuo a little bit later, he's not going to have that elusive from all of the other ones. Okay, I'm on board with this. I think the sharing is caring is going to work. So we're going to make the superest of super units. It's like we've got this flipped Zoe all the time. Okay, so first battle, the beast below. The foes, sea monsters, have fearsome. Scary. I'm scared right now. I don't know about you, but I'm scared. It's okay. It's all right. Okay, so I think, again, we're going to want to just wait a little bit in terms of our Blade Scouts so we can really deliver where we want in terms of the elusive. I'm going to lead off with the Blast Cone Seedling here and give it impact. So we get to start spreading that love across the board. Our 0 power Prankster is not going to really benefit, but oh man. Sea Scarab's so big. Oh, it's got the 2 keywords, right? It's got deep and fearsome. Dang, dude. Fine. I could tell you were the kind of person that didn't like to have fun. Interesting. I'm curious where opponent attacks here. Let's go ahead and play the Blade Scout. We're not going to do too much else this turn, right? We don't have the mana to play a Concussive Palm or a Will of Ionia. And so let's see if we can't just draw a Steel Tempest. It's not going to change anything otherwise. All right, Blade Twirler in. Everybody gets quick attack.
I dare you. The dark beckons.
All right, so I'm coming at you with the elusives. Yeah, that was a pretty good ability, right? Now we just have to get our Yasuo in here. Let him come in and eat some of these units. He can eat the Phantom Prankster and gain 10 health. Didn't even think about it. Not a play I'm looking to make, but, you know. It's something. Okay, so let's see how we want to manage this. We're gonna end up losing a unit this turn. Well, we don't have to. I guess we can take this angle, right? We're gonna come in. We're gonna Concussive Palm 1, or I'm sorry, Steel Tempest 1. Oh, these are Will of Ionias. I got used to playing Homecomings. All right, we'll Concussive Palm. Take 4. Then we should be able to get an elusive kill next turn, right? We've got 15 elusive on the board already. We can add in a new one.
They'll never see me coming.
Kind of lame, dude. 4, 7, 10, 12. All right, Yasuo can do it. Let's... Right. So he's going to eat this thing, become a 7 power elusive.
I will play my part.
All right. That's so mean. That's such a mean support card. Just coming out and eating our allies. Not very nice, Yasuo. Not very nice. Okay, so how do we feel about these? I'm not amped about something like Steel Tempest, but I think we could make usage of Atrocity. Like, I don't think we're going to struggle to get around our opponent's stuff, given that we can so easily give all of our units elusive. But it is kind of interesting that if we're playing the Yasuo with this growth-type component and being able to just throw him at the opponent's face. But I'm not excited about Steel Tempest. It is on theme a little bit, and then if we can, if we can pick up an item, we could potentially make it a little bit stronger. Okay, so with these, do any of them have interesting keywords, right? We do have Poppy. A lot of interesting unit growth with Poppy in terms of our elusives coming through. This is the one I'm immediately thinking of. I don't think we'll get too much usage out of Gangplank here. And then Diana plays to some of the themes that we want, right? She can have Quick Attack and Challenger. And then the Cygnus can give out elusive. I don't feel like these work with our power, though. When you summon an ally, grant its keywords to all allies. So that shouldn't work with Cygnus. That's a playability. He doesn't have it. I don't think... I'm not entirely certain if Diana works with Challenger. But I'm just going to go with the Poppy here. It's a lot of early game plays. That's one of the places where Yasuo struggles. Poppy's strong on her own. She actually attached with Fearsome, which not completely irrelevant. I think this will be okay. All right, so the next battle, we either got a shop up top or an item chest down below. I'm going to head towards the item chest. Like, we just added those Steel Tempests to our deck. I don't really want a ton of Steel Tempests, but it's an interesting one if we can pick up a good item or two for it. So, round start, obliterate the foe's weakest unit to grant double its stats to the foe's strongest unit, which is kind of interesting in this battle, given that his weakest unit is going to be that 0-10, and then he's just going to give his strongest unit 20 health. That's not bad. That's not bad. I like your combos, dude. All right. Got to find a little bit more in the early game, though. Oh, fuck. The problem with Steel Tempest is that. That is the problem. It just doesn't actually do anything. Okay. Alright, you gave us vulnerable. Sure. This is 222 unit. You did just catch a stun. Unfortunate for you. I guess our Yasuo ability does. It's not like a hard counter onto what they're doing, but it is pretty strong. Right? So it only operates on our turn. Oh Jesus! A double summon. Alright, well, we definitely have to be stunning the golden narwhal. Can't be taking that big hit of damage. And just a 2-hit at the end of the day. All right.
They picked the wrong row.
Got some elusives, got some Poppy. Poppy, unfortunately, not going to have elusive here, but can we still attack with her? Probably not. She's just going to die to the Razor Scale Hunter. Do we want to eat the Blade Scout? I don't think so. I think we want the blocker in this space.
Closing in on the mark.
Today's the day I find that hero.
Everybody gets fearsome. This is just like playing with Kaisa, right? if you got tired of Kaisa and constructed, I'm sorry. We're good. We're okay here. We got the 2 stuns for combat. We have enough blockers across the board. As long as we can make our way to the next turn, I think everything will be fine. Forgot we could block with the Prankster. We didn't bother with that last time. So yes, we're going to flip. Did we do our Steel Tempest backwards? No, he's not going to flip. Okay.
Destiny waits.
Okay, so we should be pretty close to lethal here. We'll get the 1 stun on the turn from our ability. We have the Yones to bring a few more stuns, or we could just go for an elusive here. What's this, like 8, 10, 12, 13, 14? It's only like, oh, it should be exactly 15. Okay.
Silent as death.
Oh, I've never met anyone like you.
We can actually attack with the Prankster and get an additional point of damage in from the impact. Oh shit, Yasuo just ate it. I forgot about that. It didn't turn out to matter, but I completely blanked on that happening. All right, GG. So what do we got? The Steel Tempest has an ability. Oh my gosh, I mean, this is what we were going to do, right? We are going to take these Steel Tempests and load them up with items. This is like the worst strategy 2022, but let's go for it. Steel Tempest, summon a Poro. That's surprisingly interesting in this deck, given that we have the keyword ability thing, and then we could just eat the Poros with Yasuo. Oh my gosh, I'm in. What do we got for the power? Nab, not so excited about it, but we might need the card advantage. What else do we have here? We do have all of our rerolls as well. I'm a huge fan of Disintegrate. This is typically my preferred removal spell, but if we're going to be playing the deck with like 100 Steel Tempests in it, I don't feel like that's super important. And I'm actually kind of interested in this Shadow Assassin. This is something I would like to have more copies of in our deck. It's like just central to the theme and passing out the elusive to all of our units. And so I'm good to add it. Don't think I'm going to reroll for a power. We only have 200 gold at this point, and so might run out of mana. Or run out of money. All right, what do we have? The Slaughter Docks, Gold Chest. I don't entirely remember what the Slaughter Docks is. Let me pull it up on the site real quick. Again, we're just on ftpbus.com. We'll go up to the Utilities thing at the top. Click on Events. Events are the things with the check marks. And then we can search for the docks. So catch of the day, you can buy fish-related cards or hire crew. And so I forget what those are entirely, but I don't want to be spending money. So we'll skip that one. We'll just head down here towards the champion item chest. All right, Sunken Treasure. Round start, create a treasure trove in all players' decks, then all players toss one. We just did that. That was the 3-star adventure a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Had to deal with that in every single game. All right, I'm going to hang on to one Steel Tempest. Make sure we have something to do here in the early game. And then just look for cheapos the rest of the way. Dude's missing out on his 7-cost sunk cost. You must be sad. Okay. We're going to need to find some heal. That was one of the things I was worried about with this adventure, and the prankster out here, having this incidental damage over and over again. Might have to find just a little bit of heal. Oh, I want the +1 attack, please. Thank you.
More than one way to pick a pine cone. I'll kill you.
Uh-oh, he's going to hit deep real fast. Double jettison. What's that? He's at 23 cards. Maybe we'll just hit... There is no lifesteal Poro, is there? That's too bad. That's too bad. Uh-oh, he hit his treasure trove? Oh, boy. He's got 2? How did he get 2 up to this point? Better lucky than good, man. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy your free 5 cards. I think we just have to stop with these Steel Tempests. There's too much possibility for him to drop ridiculous stuff here. And I have to be able to stop this damage in combat. This could have definitely been worse. We got no keyword Poro, fearsome. Okay. That definitely could have gone worse. Oh boy, more. Just hitting more, huh? I wonder what that feels like. There we go, we found one. Alright, let's see what Team Bust generates off of our treasure chest. Riptide Rex in there. It's got some potential. I feel like, well, we're going to be able to act. Here's the thing I'm kind of thinking. We can activate this Riptide Rex off of our Phantom Prankster. Oh, we can't give it +1 attack, though. So we probably just need to attack right now. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so we get to come in for our 1 damage. Do we want to hush out this Xerxai hatchling? I mean, we're not going to get a better hush, right? Get him off of the board. Alright, Riptide Rex ready to do his thing now. His thing is certainly not as impressive given this board. Looks like we did manage to kill a unit. Did we miss a bunch of card draws? I know we had like the loaded dice in hand. Probably missed drawing like 2 or 3 cards off of that Make It Rain. Seems like this dude's treasure chest has been way better than ours. We're out here playing the Steel Tempest deck. That makes it sound fair, right? That makes it sound fair. Alright, send Usgar back. It's going to be multiple turns before he can play it, and then it cuts down the number of cards he gets through the treasure.
I'm on it.
Okay.
Why are you here?
I mean, do we even care about the heal? We can recall back our unit. I don't think that's a big deal. Okay. Oh, a judgment. Sure. I guess we were supposed to know to play around judgment. That was the thing. Could have gained like 1,000,000 health there if he'd put the prankster in, or put the judgment on the paramour. We might be able to just elusive kill him here now. Alright, so we got Shipwreck Hoarder. Are you more damaged than Poppy? Probably not.
I just know the hero's around here somewhere.
And he has an elusive of his own, you say? Okay, okay. Alright, let's see how close this is. We can hook the Narwhal out with our lowest power unit, but still not certain we're going to be dealing enough damage. Yeah, we've only got 19 coming in now. It's unfortunate. All right. He should have a tough time killing us, though. It's like, even if he open attacks, we still have Yone to stop 2 of his units here. He has 0 power on the Prankster. It should be tough. Just brings the open. Alright, fine. So let's protect Poppy.
Hope you're sturdy.
Block in this way, so neither of our units will die. Need to put something in front of the beast below. I would like to recall there. Thought we had a concussive palm in our hand. Alright, here we go. We'll just prevent as much damage as we can. Gonna recall out of the lifesteal combat. And we should be good. Even killing Poppy, it's fine. We're going to have enough elusives to send through for a lethal next turn. I do want to play the Treasure Trove and see if we can't find a lifesteal card.
They'll never see me coming.
Found a Steel Tempest card. All right, what you got for us, game? Rolling the dice here. You got to help me out a little bit. Shaper, you didn't help a whole lot. You could have done more. Could have done more.
You different.
River shape the land to give it life. What form will the waters take?
Our city shines once more.
All right. Well, I'm not going to sit around and dig for lifesteal forever. We'll just play a Shadow Assassin and end. I'm getting scary, though. Down to 8. We're going to have to do some healing.
I will follow this path until the end.
Let's follow it to the end, Yasuo.
I go where the road takes me.
Oh, it gives everybody neg 2. Oh, it's only when he attacks the neg 2 comes out. Alright. Neg 21 coming in. Should be good. So, oof, a little scary. A little scary. You have to take so much chip damage off of the Phantom Prankster.
I will regain my honor.
See if we can't find a little heal along the way. Do we ever want to just start rolling to see if we can find it? I'm actually, as bad as some of these cards are, I am actually kind of interested in this draw champion battlefield prowess. Both our Yasuo and Poppy are exceptionally powerful. I think we can let it go. I'm I'm trying to think in terms of the manifests, if there's a multi-region unit that has lifesteal. I don't think that there is. So maybe we just take a roll. Man, that's so tough. The Shadow Assassin capturing stuff. It's only a heal 2 out of the Key Guardian, but... Alright, we'll take the Iceborne Gauntlet, Shadow Assassin. make a sad noise as we come across it. Here's the champion item chest. No life steals. I do like this Colossal Hammer for Poppy if we want to shift away from Yasuo into being a Poppy deck. I don't feel great about it given that... given that we put like 5 Steel Tempests in our deck, and it's just it's like not feeling great about it. How much healing can we purchase? Oh, is that our only choice? We can go back, right? Go back. No. Oh, I've never purchased healing before. I thought we were going to get multiple options. I guess it does take us all the way to full. But all right, whatever. All right, so battling Poppy, round start. Grant the foe's strongest ally 1/1 for each of their other allies. So if they have 4 dudes on the board, it gives the strongest one +3/+3. All right, I guess that's a reasonable start. The downside with Steel Tempest is we can't stop Poppy from attacking.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
More than one way to pick a pine cone. I'll show you.
Okay.
You didn't listen.
Our Blade Twirler will be growing pretty quickly.
Poppy, I found a hero. Yeah, where? What are you looking at me for?
Let's give barrier to all of our units, right? Right. Okay. So let's end the round. Now we can safely get Yasuo going.
Is a leaf's only purpose. Be fuzzy and carry.
Is a leaf's only purpose to fall. I forget how deep he is. So deep. All right, well, we can pick up Overwhelm off of this Phantom Prankster. I think that's pretty cool. Are the rest of these attacks manageable? No, just the Yasuo. All right.
New move? You didn't listen to my first 30.
All right. Oh man, is he gonna give up again if we barrier our team again? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, opponent.
Hope you brought friends.
We get any kills elsewhere? This Poppy is the exceptional one to kill. We do get, if we steal Tempest down a Yordle Smith, then we'll grow. The Blade Twirler will now take down the Grenadier. I think that's fine. Let's just take a block on the end. Block just to be sure. They shouldn't have denies coming out of this deck, but I don't want to just take 14 if he has some weird spell I didn't account for. Now, we should be pretty close to just lethaling. Play the Blade Scout. See if we can't draw something interesting. Nope, but we might have 35 on board here.
Silent as death.
Gonna stun our Yasuo. Lame, dude. We're coming in for 20. We could add the Yordle Smith to get an extra couple points of damage, but it's not going to be worthwhile. I think we're pretty safe now, though. Capturing his giant unit was pretty big. We have 2 stuns in hand to shut down anything that's out of hand. I think we're fine. Opponent agrees. You just can't attack into our massive awesomeness, can you, Poppy? It's not... I was just thinking to myself, it's not going to matter because we're not going to lose the game or anything here, but it's like, let's not kill off our Shadow Assassin and give him the unit back. I guess it would have actually been okay there since his board was full. I'll have to remember that.
I will regain my honor.
What? Not bad, not bad. Then are we gonna just stack more Yasuos? These aren't particularly good items. I don't want to 6 cost either of them. Challenger's fine, I guess, but I'm not excited about it. I guess passing Challenger around to all of our units isn't the worst possible thing that could happen. Alright, and so, what do we want the Hextech Observatory? Let's see, each round, the first time you play a spell, refill spell mana. The only spells we're really casting are, whatchamacallits, the 2 mana stun thing. I don't think that's going to be great here. Let's take a reroll. I wasn't interested in any of these, really. Can we use the armed gearheads? Probably not. We don't have a lot of created cards in our hand. One more roll. What you got for us? Created cards cost 1 less. Can we do anything with that? Yordle Squire. Is it? Oh, this was a crappy collection of cards. I'll just take Rush Them Down. Give us a little bonus the turn we play a unit. Ugh. So what do we got here? Dreg Dredgers. You are? There it is. Buy cards with negative items attached to them. Okay. So that's the thing. It'll like make a card cost 1 more or something. I'm not super interested. Which one is Tiana? When the foe attacks, they reduce the cost of their Tianas. I think we can handle Tiana here. I'm going to take on the Vicious Enemy. I've handled this battle before. I think the stuns... It's kind of not awesome in the sense that we have to stun in the middle of combat, but I think that we have the tools that we would need to shut them down. He's going tall, right? He's playing 1 big unit, and we have the ways to just stop a 1 big unit plan.
We protect these woods as they protect us. More than one way to pick a pine cone. I'll show you.
You're getting so cheap, Tiana.
New recruit reporting in.
All right. Not terrible.
The order rewards its faithful.
Comes the elusive squad. She's got so much health. I forget with all the vicious enemies that the pure amount of health that they get can be a lot to overcome. I think we're fine here now, but it's worth remembering. Alright, so I don't want to lose our Shadow Assassin. And then we can prevent as much damage as we can everywhere else. We do have access to a Steel Tempest. I think I'm on board with this. Maybe we'll hit a juicy keyword. Challenger. Wasn't really trying to be combat focused, but whatever. There's the Tiana. I was trying to wait for a round to where we would just get the Eater with the Shadow Assassin. He gets the rally, but we have fantastic blocks this turn. It's not a big deal whatsoever. Oh shit, she does have Overwhelm though. Luckily, we have this giant unit for free. Thanks, game rules. All right, let's get this Tiana off of the board.
The dark beckons.
Hold nothing back.
That one's a little scarier.
They cannot hide.
Oh, we don't have Challenger on the Shadow Assassin. That's okay. Come in for 13. We have a Steel Tempest for Tiana here. Sure. He's out of mana now, so I'm significantly less scared. Now I'm curious, I was going to say, I wonder if he starts to attack with Phantom Pranksters now that they have their power. Oh my god, we have hit Destined Poro like every single time. I just want to hit a cool keyword, game. Give all my units regenerate or something. This is absurd.
Bertrand, quickly to me. I'm gonna need more coffee.
So the scary thing here is if we play the Shadow Assassin, we don't have the mana for Concussive Palms. But the game says we still have 5 Steel Tempests in our deck. So there's a decent chance we can pull up a Steel Tempest by just drawing cards. Didn't find one, but I think our strategy's still okay. Now, definitely want to kill the Prankster. We're going to have to take some damage here, but not a ton.
You cannot escape.
Back off, baddies!
Looking for this?
Okay. Whew. I was curious if he would bring an attack here. Didn't.
Maybe I do have a future.
More than one way to pick a pond cone.
All right, let's get to work.
I don't think we can lethal this round. Like, I know Yasuo doesn't exactly help, but we were going to be short with Poppy as well. Let's do eat a unit though. Just get one of these small ones out.
I will play my part.
It's better than just overriding the Poro.
My kind of
Alright, I think we're good. I think we managed to win this one. Only took 7 damage. That wasn't so bad against a vicious enemy.
I'll write my own story. Wouldn't be a quest without some danger.
no more running. This one's trouble.
Alright, just not blocking with our Shadow Assassins that have the units attached. It's a little scary. But I think we're good now. This should be done.
Could have been.
Alright. Tiana has been bested.
They cannot hide.
One blade, one purpose.
One blade, one purpose. GG. Oof. Got him real good. Okay.
Will regain my honor.
So what do we got? Anything interesting here? We're out of rerolls, so that's a bit sad. The Yone with Spell Shield is kind of interesting, passing out Spell Shield to all of our units. I just don't think we want either Sparring Student or Cythria, although the passing out the barriers was quite a powerful ability. Giving all of our units barrier for 1 mana, that is pretty strong. I'm not going to deny that. Okay, into the powers. I mean, yeah, round end, Grand Allies +1/+1. Pretty strong. Nothing wrong with the legendary powers. Into the shop. The buy a power, summon a frozen thrall. Not excited about it. Saw regenerate and got real excited. That's not what we're looking for, though. We need lifesteal. How about decisive maneuver, though? It's like, do we need it? Where I'm kind of going with this is we're looking for ways to A, stun, and then B, give all of our units bonus attack. So if we're attacking with 6 elusives, and then we decisive maneuver a unit, then we're going to get an additional 12 damage in for the turn. I just don't think we need it, though, between having our strike hero power that gives them +1 attack, picking up power overwhelming to now give our units +1 attack at the end of the turn. I feel like that's all a little bit overkill. But I do kind of like Twin Disciplines here. Just a reasonable combat trick. Might need it to protect our Shadow Assassins, and then drawing a champion to get us to the good stuff. I think I'm on board. Okay, and then here we have either access to a spells chest or a champion item chest. I'm going to go for the champion item chest. I don't think this is a terrible match, right? When the foe summons a unit, if they aren't deep, they toss 2. Otherwise, they reduce the cost of sea monsters by 1. Sea monsters in hand by 1. Okay. I think we might be able to attack around this before the sea monsters pop off. Don't really want the Yordle Smith, but I also don't want to pass the first turn without a unit. Okay. Blade Twirler's much better. Look at that power overwhelming popping off on our pranksters, though. That's the stuff, am I right?
Think you're fast? Cute. Now who's got the upper hand?
Yay. So do we ever get like a good stall here to where we play the Shadow Assassin, but like if we pass, opponent plays a card and then we get a better take? I think getting rid of the Challenger is probably going to be good enough. It's like if he plays a 4 mana 4/4 right now, I don't particularly care. Now we get our big elusive attacks in. Feels good. Yeah, I think we're pretty safe. Where's Poppy at? Is he going to attack? He's probably going to attack, right? Let's at least wait with Poppy. All of our blocks on this board are good. Now he's out of mana.
Wouldn't be a quest without some danger.
Underestimate. I dare you.
Man, we play Poppy and we don't have any elusives to boost her with now. I guess that's okay. 15, 20 in this. She's never going to lethal this turn. I was thinking it's like we can Twin Disciplines her to give her 5 power. That's just going to give us 1 more attack. I guess it gets us closer to a lethal on the next turn.
I will play my part.
So weak. she just doesn't work amazingly in this deck. And it's like now that we're attacking with elusives, it's giving him a little bit of opportunity to deal more damage to our face. Right? Because the Phantom Prankster is out here doing stuff. But I think we're fine. He hasn't really shown the ability to handle an elusive. They do have the Abyssal Eye as a way to try and get them on the board, but I feel like we're going to be able to stun his whole team and then just kill with elusives next turn. How much do you cost? 4? Alright, we can manage this.
Now who's got the upper hand?
Uh-oh, here's the big attack. We are fine. So let's see. Well, we could lose the Shadow Assassin at this point. What's he got? He's got 1 card, and we're going to kill with an open attack next turn. Oh, I think we should just take as little damage as possible, and that's gonna be with the blocks. Oh, shit! I forgot we had a second Steel Tempest. Maybe we can do this. Take 3. Are we gonna hit a Lifesteal Poro? Is it a thing? No. Plunder Poro, stupid card. Quick Attack Poro. Not what we needed. This was the best idea of 2022. Putting Steel Tempests into our deck to summon Poros to activate our ability, and we hit the Shurima one like 100 times. This game's bullshit.
I dare you.
Bullshit. Alright. We're good. Oh, he decked himself. Good job. Good job, sea monsters. Alright. Let's make our way on to Swain. Let's see. Free Blast Cone Seedlings. Not opposed to that whatsoever. There is a recall over here, but tends to be ineffective against bigger units. So we'll pick up the free Blast Cone. Onto the powers. Just gigantic mode Yasuo. I don't feel like he needs Colossal Hammers. Let's just give him the Spell Shield. Into the healer. I haven't had like too many cards I'm really upset with this deck. I'm usually a big fan of cutting stuff out, but let's just go for the heal. And on to Swain. So, round start. Deal 3 to all the player's damaged units. See what you're doing. Scary. Alright, so I'm going to hang on to Yasuo. I think a single copy of Steel Tempest is okay. Just in case we need to get a stun here early. And then we should just pick up a 2-drop, right? We just put that item on our Blast Cone Seedling. So it's going to be able to just drop in early. Again, maybe we should just be passing here, putting this barrier onto all of our units is pretty powerful, but
New recruit reporting in. War Mesa, reporting for duty.
okay.
The few for the many.
I think we're good and safe. He's just gonna no attack again. Oh, sucks to be you, bro. Now we get to give all of our units quick attack with Yasuo. This shit's gonna be done fast. Take that back. We get to give everything quick attack Challenger.
Lead us to victory.
Unfortunate, we can't. Oh, we can kill Swain and we can kill his Prankster. I forgot we have this eat a unit ability, right? Yasuo's gonna be a 12-9 here now. Rip Swain. Take the quick attack challenge onto the next best one. That will be the 5-2. Take the quick attack challenge onto the next best one. Probably the Legion Saboteur. This shit's done. Nice effort, Swain. Nice try. You getting worked over, bro. You need some emotes? You need a little bit of emote for your day? I drop a Twisted Fate. Steve knows what this is all about.
By my hand will Nexus rise.
Lead us to victory.
Capture the Swain. Sucks to be you, bro.
My orders.
And barriers. What a joke of an opponent. And now you can tell we're really popping off because we have 5 Steel Tempests in our hand. That's the way the pros do it. That's the way the pros do it.
They cannot hide.
Oh, Shadow Assassin doesn't have Challenger? Okay. Okay.
Some things never die.
Night falls.
My kind listens.
We're getting there. Perfection. Could have reordered that a little bit to have his his damage-based unit over to the left, but I think we're easily on easily on autopilot here.
For the Empire.
All right, play all your dudes. Block. Nothing? You got nothing? Okay. Who's got Challenger? These two? We're getting there. He's almost drained out of resources. Some people would be scared of the Leviathan. I think we're A-okay. Oh no, Swain's going to attack. Oh no. Good thing we have 5 Steel Tempests in our hand. Yasuo going to flip. He'll flip after the second one. So let's go left or right here. Sure. I guess realistically, one should be blocking here, given our units are so big, but... Oh, we did that completely backwards. Sometimes you just gotta go for it, though. Just gotta go for it. Look at that. I was trying to summon Lonely Poro for the full-on completely worthlessness. No keywords for you, my friend. No keywords for you. Wow, he's got a... Was not expecting so many dudes to come in. But we're good to go now. We'll be achieving the lethal. Oh, here's an Overwhelm, finally. Not like we need it, but it is pretty sweet to have Yasuo pick up the Overwhelm. And boom! Get worked over, Swain. GG. Not a bad set of battles. And so, I was a little bit worried about that one when, you know, Steel Tempest is not a good Runeterra card. It is not... It is not good, but that's the route that you can take some of these, though. Ideally, if you're going to be doing this thing to where you have the no item cards turn up and you pick a card in your deck, then you look to stack items on that card that you now have like 5 or 6 or 7 copies of. You just typically want it to be a good card, right? Steel Tempest is not something you want 7 copies of in your deck, and it's not something you really want to be stacking. But the idea is good, right? The concept is good. If I have to stack a bunch of stuff in my deck, then I want items on it. And you know, we had an angle for that with the summon a Poro, then the summon a Poro tying into our power that's going to give abilities to all of our units. But at the end of the day, that was a very weak strategy. But, you know, it was strong enough to take us here to victory. And so, if you're doing battle with this yourself, again, the thing I think you have to kind of keep in mind with this battle is you probably need some heal. You are going to be taking a lot of incidental damage from the Phantom Prankster. If you can come up with a way to make your Phantom Prankster good, that's great. That's a wonderful bonus to having that big unit on the board. Is this the one? Like, I guess there is that power to where... did we skip on it in this one? I can't tell if it was in this one or a different one, where you have the power to make your attack equal to your health, and then starting with the 10 health thing. That's a pretty good start in this one. But, you know, try to come up with some way to take advantage of that Phantom Prankster, and then know you're going to have to deal with your opponents. So they're going to have a good blocker for a long time. So really low to the ground aggressive strategies are going to struggle a bit, and then they're going to be hitting you with a bunch of incidental damage. And so things to watch out for as you battle on your own. But that is going to do it for us today. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Maybe learned a thing or two along the way and had a good time watching. This is Bust, and we thank you for being here.